Together, let's celebrate the pinnacle of American arts and athletics, professional wrestling!
Yeah, there we go, Midnight Guthrie. I'm Ben Miller sitting here with Christopher Fulton, and we are live here in Overland Park, Kansas for the NWL's debut in beautiful Overland Park.
First time we've been here in Kansas. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I will probably be peppering you with some Kansas facts. How about that, Miller?
I don't need any facts, but one fact that I do know is that our opening contest this evening is Niles Plonk, accompanied by, of course, the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. He's going to be taking on Gary J.
You know something, I don't get this Red Cloud. Niles Plonk could have made a stipulation that Red Cloud could be out of a job, yet he's giving him a good job. Lots of folks out there need good jobs. I think Red Cloud should be a lot more appreciative of the connoisseur, Niles Plonk. This guy amazes me with how gracious he is to idiots like Belvedere and Red Cloud.
Guthrie makes the same mistake that we all made. Spelling it or saying it Plonk instead of the way he would prefer. Oh, look!
I love that. That's why that is a literal interpretation of how you should treat other people. Walk all over them.
Oh my gosh, you're already starting off. You're incorrigible. You know that.
Well, you know, I had a week off and I got to practice some of my zingers, Miller.
Lord have mercy on all of us. Look at that. You can tell that the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud does not enjoy being the servant, if you will, or the butler of one Niles Plonk. But he's definitely going to have his work cut out for him tonight in the way of Gary J. the stiff Robo Ginger is coming out, and he's going to try to lay hands on Niles Plonk.
What does that even mean, stiff Robo Ginger? You just pick 4 or 5 words out of the dictionary and you throw them together and that's your name? I don't get this guy at all.
Well, Gary J is definitely one of those athletes that prides himself on he may not be the biggest man in that ring, but one thing's for sure, he prides himself on being the hardest striker in the NWL, and he's out to prove it, not only here in Overland Park, Kansas, but also anywhere the NWL goes, and especially in his hometown of St. Louis.
Well, certainly this guy seems to have a new lease on life, had a little bit of an issue with the substance abuse or those types of things. This guy, though, man, he really has been on a roll lately. I'll give him that. Hey, by the way, I heard that Ryan McGillicuddy actually had to receive workman's comp from being around you last week. Is that true? I believe it.
I can't confirm nor deny that. But one thing's for sure, we are underway here in our debut in Overland Park, Kansas. I like how I completely ignored your question. And Gary J now going after Niles Plonk. He's going to look to start off really quickly and really fast against Niles Plonk to throw him off his game and try to land some of those hard right hands.
Well, you know, that's the thing I don't like about Mr. Gary J. The marquee says wrestling, Miller. It doesn't say striking. It doesn't say punching or kicking, right? Niles Plonk, a sophisticated wrestler.
And I think that's what Niles Plonk may have a qualm or an issue, if you will, with the tactics of Gary J here in the early goings of this contest. And look, he's telling referee Nick Chin that he needs to make sure Gary J keeps an open hand at all times.
Absolutely, it's against the rules to be throwing those punches. Well, look at the tan on Gary J. That guy's almost transparent, isn't he?
Not everyone's got to be tanned and muscular. What's important is what he did. Look at that. Oh, Gary J saying that maybe Niles Plonk is a little bit of a chicken for backing away from that right hand.
I'm classy. Fighting's not classy.
He's right there. Fighting isn't classy. Do you know what also isn't classy? 18-year-olds drinking. And you know, that's legal here in Kansas. I don't know if you knew that or not. Maybe it is. It used to be. I don't know. It's that near beer stuff, that 3-2 beer. You can buy that in Kansas. I don't think you can buy that anywhere else.
Wrestling fans, if you're paying attention, keep a scorecard at home. That is fact number 1.
He's got plenty. I mean, I'm excited about being here in the great state of Kansas. It's a free state, you know. Did you know that?
You just watch the wrestling.
Well, I can do both.
Well, kudos to you. Here comes Gary J. The fans getting under the skin of Niles Plonk, saying that wasn't classy by slapping Gary J across the face. Gary J definitely a man who's not going to take that lying down as he puts chase to Niles Plonk. Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah,
what a coward! Oh, and then he just thumbs him right in the eye.
All part of the plan from Niles Plonk.
Niles Plonk goes charging in, misses that elbow, gets kicked right in the back of the head. Shoulders him right in the stomach there. May have got his foot tripped up on that middle rope, but recovers really quickly, and that's one of the great things about Gary J.
One of the things that I like about Gary, well, look at that, just caught by Red Cloud. You go, slam it. Come on, that's your job, right?
Red Cloud, and then just got caught with, speaking of a hard right hand, there's one by Niles Plonk, who says fighting isn't classy. He may be in the wrong business if he says that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that Niles has got to be on his game about. Gary J, one of the guys he has a full gas tank all the time. This guy can go and go for a long, long time. Can take a lot of punishment, but also isn't a guy that you're going to wear out. You got to beat Gary J. You got to physically beat this guy down.
Crowd chanting beard, beard, beard in support of the bearded one himself, Gary J. Gary J's got a bunch of monikers in this wrestling organization, but one thing's for sure, Stiff Robo Ginger is an apt moniker because he is one of the hardest strikers in the NWL, and now it looks like Niles Plonk is he's going to stop the grapes here. Oh, look at that, just stomping on the grapes or the chest, if you will, of Gary J.
You know, I have talked to some competitors who have been in the ring with Niles Plonk, and they all say, stomping the grapes doesn't really hurt as much as a lot of other things do, but the actual humiliation of him stomping on you, wiping his feet on you, those types of things really gets into your head and makes you, makes you angry, then gets you off of your game. Really a smart move from Niles Plonk.
All the months that we've been doing this together, corkscrew elbow, this could be it too. All the months we've been doing this together, that may have been the wisest thing you've ever said.
Well, you need to hang around me more because I say things like that every single day, Miller. I just think that you're finally starting to come around and listening to me. Just like the millions of people watching this television.
Oh, look at this hard right hand to the side of the head.
Literally millions of people can watch this show, man.
Absolutely, on YouTube. YouTube.com/National Wrestling League, or right here on your local station. We're all over the place. We're kind of taking over.
Absolutely.
Hard right hand.
Speaking
of taking over, absolutely.
Quit trying to take my lines because you don't know what to say, Miller.
Look at Niles Plonk, really trying to assert his authority over Gary J. Again, mounting him in that corner, firing those hard right hands into the top of the head of Gary J. And that's going to scramble your equilibrium really quickly. And now Niles Plonk hoping to capitalize on those hard right hands.
Gary J is a very tough guy, very resilient, as you see right there. Just took a lot of stiff shots there from Niles Plonk, and still coming back.
Look at that.
There we go.
This could be that double stomp right to the back of the head. Nicely executed by Gary J.
If he can get to his feet and make a cover, he might have him right there. We've seen him put many a competitor away with that.
We've seen him doing it for the top rope, that double stomp to the back of the head, standing that way. Gary J is very unorthodox inside the ring, and he will try to catch you from any angle he can with one of those kick strikes or that deadly double stomp.
Really is a big contrast in styles here, the unorthodox style of Gary J, and the somewhat straightforward, straight-ahead classic style of Niles Plonk. Very interesting matchup here so far.
Oh! Heard the hard strike, that chop right across the chest of the connoisseur. Now he's looking to fire back, and he gets tripped up. Nice, quick flatliner there. Could be going for a cover, too.
Would that be called a basement flatliner, Miller?
I saved the basement calls for very special occasions. Now look at him shoving. Now there he's going for that tope, that suicide dive, crashing into Niles Plonk, sending him into that security railing on the outside. There's a lot of people here in the Abdallah Shrine Temple in Overland Park. I mean, the word of the NWL is really starting to spread here in Missouri and Kansas and all throughout the Midwest.
Adding more and more towns, more television markets every single day, Miller. It's a great time to be a part of the NWL. Although it's not a great time for Gary J to be a part of the NWL after taking that hard fall in the top turnbuckle.
Now it looks like Niles Plonk wants him to throw, I think he's trying to throw the wine opener to him. And a little overshot there by Lakota. Gary J with a roll-up, 2, 3, and that's it. Gary J has snuck one past the wine connoisseur, Niles Plonk.
What a miscarriage of justice right there for Niles Plonk. Boy, it makes me wish for Belvedere. That's how bad Dakota Red Cloud is at being the steward for Niles Plonk. Terrible job.
I just think that was a slight overshot.
Look at the look on his face there.
Niles Plonk is not happy about not only losing this match against Gary J, but almost being made a fool of by the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud with that slight oversight, that slight shot. Oh, I mean, he just missed it. Come on, he's honest.
Listen, Niles has been on a roll as of late. To lose a match like this is really going to cost him in the power rankings, which, by the way, you can check out on our website.
Newly revamped NWLeague.com. Now it looks like Niles Plonk has something to say.
Have tried.
Looks like there might be a little mic trouble there.
And I have tried. Just keep it up.
Now he's grabbing a mic
I have
that
tried
Oh, there we go.
and tried to get it through your stupid, sick soul. See, I can't even talk right.
I think he meant to say skull.
You are the unclassiest, most uncivil person I have ever had the displeasure to try to teach. And you know what? You're stupid.
Oh, he just, oh no.
I'm getting really tired and really impatient with you, Red Cloud.
Oh, there he goes.
Wait a minute.
The
No,
Lakota
you can't
Warrior is
do that.
going to shut him up.
You put me down,
You can't do that.
You put me down, or I'll put you down via our stipulation. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Set me down.
He was
Set
going to
me
power
down.
slam. Oh, no.
You don't have the balls to do anything
Wow.
to me. Now get out of my ring. Go.
What stipulation, whatever hold the wine connoisseur has on the Lakota Warrior has got to end sometime, and I would
Just
not
as
want to be in that
unclassy
man's shoes when
as
it
all
happens.
these people in Overland
Folks, we
Park.
got to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back here on the NWL.
I am Jack Foster, and I am pro wrestling. And if you want to see more hard-hitting, heavy-handed action like only the NWL can offer, then hit that subscribe button and check out those videos, or else I'm coming for you.